Hello, YouTube. Out up early. Just got off the bus. My long 1.7 mile walk down to the job because that Russell bus that I was trying to catch it at 5 o'clock had begun to not show up. So I said the length of time I was waiting for it to even start running up there, because I got off the bus up there around about 4:37 up there out of drive. It's supposed to be the 5 o'clock out, but it started not showing up. So I makes this long journey down this street to the job. One thing, good thing, is giving me exercise because it's like 1.7 miles. Had the last Uber driver that dropped me off when the bus didn't show up. His map showed me how many miles I was walking, which is kind of a good thing. Hate to be working on this early in the morning, but I'm getting actually some exercise at early in the morning. So if I do this 5 days a week, walking 1.7 miles to work, if I get tired of waiting on the bus getting off, I'll walk it back. But I'm usually not that happy. So this is what I do now, and it's been working out quite well, because about time I arrive at the job, it's the exact time that bus is supposed to start running, and I'm already there. So I said I'd rather walk it. Plus, I need exercise anyway. But, okay, let's get into my video. This is Dirty Trucking, and these comments, I made a video yesterday about these comments, and they still coming with these comments. Had a guy on there this morning decides, I guess he wants to tell me I need to calm down. It's not worth a heart attack or stroke. Let me worry about my medical condition. See, that's something Warren Truck Plant did. Lied about a medical condition, and you other people worrying about my medical condition that don't exist. So let me worry about that. Let me tell you something about me. I've been this way all my life. I yell, I'll scream, I'll talk loud. It ain't bothering me. Some people are conditioned to do that. We don't need your medical expertise off a video on YouTube. Thank you very much. See, that's what happened to Chrysler, and that's what almost got their motherfucking ass sued. That's what got their ass sued. But the courts here decided to dismiss that damn case. Dirty ass shit they did here. But anyway, I want to talk about a comment on here. Apparently, I'm not 100% exact, but I think that I have a Warren Truck employee on my YouTube. Why I say that? Because there was a comment made. So you can walk with me while I'm down at my job. There was a comment made on here saying, by somebody named, I think it was JB or somebody, said, "We're sorry for gang stalking you. Mario made us do it." So now I posted some Chrysler videos long time ago. Nobody were even watching them. So, but it's ironic that either you were paying attention to one of my videos, or you saw one of those videos, or you know about the incident. But apparently this person think it was funny because they put two laughy faces after it. We're sorry for gang. What you don't get to do, gang stalkers don't get to apologize or apologize it away for gang stalking somebody. You just don't get to do that. That shit is illegal. You can't do that shit. And if somebody telling you to do it, see, most gang stalking is done by somebody doing research, where they getting people to help aid in the research. Sorry, it's getting a little dark here. This is a dark area. They help aid in the research by paying individuals to do shit. They could be medically testing you. They could be anything. Provoking you to see your reaction, or doing shit to try to make you go crazy. Gang stalking involves a number of things. We're back into and let there be light. We back into the light. Gang stalking could consist of a number of things, but these people are sick individuals. And when they target you, they usually, 9 times out of 10, they probably have targeted your family before. You may have been a kid, and then after you got grown, and now it was your turn. So I believe that's what happened in my family. Because my father used to complain about this shit. I didn't know what the hell it was, what he was complaining about. He was always complaining about somebody was slipping in his house. Shit was coming up missing. And he had to hurry and get back home because he was trying to catch who it was. But he never caught who it was. And back then, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was a kid. Then it started happening to me. I started noticing little shit growing up after I got grown in my 20s. Shit going on. I did start noticing stuff, but I brushed it off as, oh well. Never knew it was some gang stalking shit. How would you like it? You find out somebody going to your apartment or your home. How would you like it if you found out somebody was coming to your home while you was in there asleep, possibly standing over you? I've had that happen. I've had that sensation. I've had that happen. I knew somebody was in my home. I've waken up to my front door closing. This is what gang stalking does. They get this, it's a thrill. I don't know if this is a thrill or they get a kick out of being able to do this, but they're committing crimes. And the shit is illegal. And I don't know why the government, the laws of these states, hasn't put a stop to this shit, hasn't cracked down on this kind of activity, identified these motherfucking people, and arrested them. These people own jobs. They could be your neighbors. They could be your own family members. I'm telling you, research gang stalking. The bullshit that these goddamn people do, when I read it, it's unreal. Even gets to military testing, making you hear voices and all this shit. Talking about mind control. I'm like, what the fuck? So now we getting into scientists' involvement in this, researchers. So, and for them to be able to pull this off, you got to be paying somebody. Ain't nobody doing this shit for you for free. You want to try to poison somebody, slip something in there, medically test somebody? Okay, you got to pay these people to be able to do that shit. And see, I want to know how you getting your money. Who paying you? What is it listed as in your bank account? When you receive funds, is you getting money for this shit? Or is you getting some type of perks for your business? Or is they helping you with something? Something you needed? What are you doing? You getting something for it? Nobody does this shit for free. But back to my YouTube page. The guy mentioned on here, talking about he viewed my last video and mentioned it's worth a heart attack or stroke. Okay, once again, let me worry about my medical condition. I don't need nobody worrying about my medical condition but me. I've been yelling all my life. I yell, and nothing happens. Nothing. See, if I'm to the point where I have to yell, that means something has went on that my voice tone had to change to an octone where you understand that I'm not bullshitting with your ass if I'm yelling. See, most people don't understand that. Most people are not yelling just to be fucking yelling. They're yelling because something happened, you done something, or something going on. Or you might be yelling for help, to draw attention to something, a problem, because normal talk ain't doing it. So, let me worry about my condition. See, that's what Warren Truck did. You tried to medically diagnose me off a lie. Made up a lie that I was crazy. I was harassing co-worker. You know that motherfucker went out to Macomb County, tried to take out a PPO on me, said I was stalking him. Oh yes. I made videos about this shit, but nobody even watched the videos. Not one view when I posted all them Chrysler videos detailing that shit. See, and that's what Chrysler don't want you to do. I live in the city. This job I'm at, I ride right past Warren Truck Plant almost every day. Every day. They done rebuilt the front. It look totally different from when I used to work there. The parking lot look a little different. Got all that security now. See, I go past there pretty much every day, or whenever I want to if I take a load that way. Go right past there every day. See they little workers that used to be me back there in 2003 when this shit happened. 04 when I left. That used to be me. How would you like it if you were cheated out of your employment by your own friend and your own employer? The big three, Chrysler, you know, they get profit share all those goddamn years. And I don't understand why my state here didn't do anything about that goddamn shit. Why was I expendable? Why was my case not newsworthy? Why didn't you want nobody to know what that motherfucking plant did? Why? Because it was going to expose gang stalking? See, gang stalking involves a lot of people. It can be high profile, political, to ordinary people like you and me. Your own family can be involved in that shit. And see, but Chrysler, they made up lies. Lies they should have been held accountable for. You don't do that shit. Because of what it's called a constructive discharge. But every time these employers do this shit, they try to flip the script and put it on the employee. Well, see, she doing this. Well, she was saying this about us. That's not the issue. You looking at the wrong thing. You not investigating what transpired before the employee got to saying what they got to say. All this shit they be talking about, you be talking shit. Goddamn right. See, there's a difference between me and you. I'm not conditioned to be lied to. And I know when I'm being lied to. Because I catch you in the lie. Say, for instance, you tell me about my pay. Oh, and that's the video I'm going to get to about that. Why they doing this here, making you wait 3 weeks to get your pay here local. That was some nice revelation I found out about that damn shit. Yeah, it was something behind that goddamn shit. If I get my pay, you tell me I'm weekly. But I'm finding out I'm weekly, but when I get that weekly check, it's from a check I should have got last week. So it's bi-weekly as weekly. That's the story I'm getting to. How they turned, how they found a clever way to make a bi-weekly check look like it's a weekly check. So every Friday when I get a check, it's from the week prior. And the week I'm working, I don't get that check next Friday. I get it 2 Fridays later. That's what they doing up here now in Michigan. It ain't that week in the whole shit now. And this is trucking companies doing it. And it was unbelievable. But I didn't know what was the reason for it. But I found out. So that's going to be the next video when I get a chance to do that. But I'm back on these comments here. Look here. If you wasn't at Warren Truck, and if this commenter that was on there, yeah, back to the commenter that was on there that made that comment, talking about we're sorry for gang stalking you, Mario made us do. Let me tell you something. In a court of law, ain't no judge want to hear that shit. Ain't no attorney gonna believe that shit. You a grown ass motherfucker, and you sitting up here telling the world, trying to convince me that somebody convinced you for pay or perks to gang stalk and target me. I don't believe the shit. You can't get me to do that shit. I'm 50 fucking years old. You can't come up to me and tell me that, hey, if you go do this to this person, we gonna give you this, this, that. You can't do that shit to me. Knowing what you're telling me to do is illegal. You're getting me to target an unsuspected person because you don't want to get caught. Because the gang stalker themselves don't want to get caught. That's why they send your dumb ass. The ones that helped them. That's what where y'all dumb ass come in. And you know what y'all is? You are accessories to a crime. That's right. When they do crack down on this gang stalker shit, your ass gonna be caught too. Don't be all scared now. See, you ain't think about that goddamn shit. When they do start cracking down on this gang stalking, your ass gonna get caught too. Because you an accessory. So, let me worry about me. You need to keep them comments. Hey, if you're not gonna be respectful, you want to get all off into an area you don't need to be in talking about me, hey, you view the video. I don't care who view the video. That's what they there for. Because, see, y'all live in an ordinary goddamn world. I don't. I live in a world where there's some unbelievable bullshit going on and it's being covered up. You see this shit on, where you think they get these movies from? Majority of this shit probably doesn't happen to some damn body. I'm one of them. Somebody actually made a movie off my shit because I was writing about it on Facebook. And they made a movie about it. What happened to me at Chrysler? Just changed the ending a little bit. In the movie, the chick got a lawsuit. They paid her. I didn't. That was the only difference. But that movie was almost, it was 100% exact. What happened to me? See, that's what they do. They want you to vocalize. See, that's why they want to know everything about you. Because you money. You profitable. You can make them money. I'm probably worth millions to somebody. This shit you been doing. You probably done got millions off of me. And I don't appreciate that shit. All this time I've been walking around here having issues, and they got worse after that shit happened at Warren Truck Plant. Warren Truck Plant did that shit. You sent me to them doctors. I believe this gang stalking with me is involving the medical industry. I believe it's involving law enforcement, some of them. I believe it's involving the church. I believe it has 2 family members and maybe more. Definitely neighbors, because you can't be slipping into my house that damn quick when I leave out unless you somewhere close by to watch or you see me going in and out. So it was happening in my neighborhood. It's happening in my apartment. I'm telling you, I'm putting the word out. Research gang stalking. Because when you try to tell it, and people who try to tell it, that's when you get the commenters on here talking about you schizophrenic. Most of these comments are talking about I'm schizophrenic and crazy. They probably gang stalkers their damn self. And that's what they do. When somebody starts trying to expose their ass, they want to get back. They want to jump on and try to correct it. Try to get everybody to believe you're crazy. And that's what Chrysler did. And Chrysler Warren Truck Plant has to pay for that. You have to pay for that. I didn't do anything to anybody. I wasn't bothering anybody. I was a nice person. A very nice person. Then. I'm not now. That shit that happened to me at Warren Truck Plant totally changed my attitude about anything and everything. I would go off on your ass. I will yell at your ass, and I will cuss your ass out. If you lie to me and turn around talking about that ain't what you said, motherfucker, I'm going to pound it in your head that is what you said. Not physically, vocally. Because I'm going to keep telling you. See, when you lie to me, when you say something, it better be correct. Because if you lie to me about something to get me to do something, like an employer, like Western Express. Western Express lied to me to get me to come to that damn job, knowing I wasn't going to make any money, knowing I wasn't going to get a new truck, and then they tried to play it off after I got there like we didn't know that. See, that's how they lie their way out of the damn shit. You're not going to do that anymore. You're not going to keep telling these damn lies and turn around when the individual find out what you said was a lie, or they expect, like, you say I'm supposed to get a check on such and such week, and then you expect the check and then you don't get it, or they give you some dates for the check and then you don't get the check. Then you go back and question that individual, and then they flip the script, turn around and talk about, I didn't tell you them dates, I said so and so and so. Now you want to change the story. See, this how they do. They'll tell you that shit, and whatever it is you waiting on, if it's not immediate or a week down the line, okay, they're gonna wait till you don't get it. That'd be a week later. So now they know you finna come back and question them about it. That's when they gonna sit up there and say they didn't tell you that shit. That's how they lie their way out of that shit. That shit done with me. I know every word you said. My hearing is clear, and you better be careful, because one day I may record your motherfucking ass and catch your ass, and if I do, I'm going to play it to your boss, and I'm going to make sure your ass is fired for doing that shit, because what you did is did something deliberately to try to get me upset. I think you deliberately trying to keep me upset, trying to cause a heart attack. Ain't that cause a premeditated shit? That's premeditated, ain't it? You trying to keep me upset to cause a heart attack, a stroke. That's premeditated, ain't it? You can go to jail for that shit. And everything that happened to me, I can prove it was a lie because of it. A lie. You told, not me. Then you try to flip the script, talking about somebody was talking shit about your precious ass, lying ass motherfucking company. You know what? More people need to do that shit. Get y'all in check. I'll be damned if I'm gonna have an employer sitting up there lying to me on purpose and then flip the script and sit up there and act like you didn't say that motherfucking shit. You're not finna do that shit with me. This dirty trucking, this the shit I report. I report the dirty side of trucking. I report the dirty side of shit that be happening to people out here. It ain't just in trucking. I'm telling you, what happened to me all stems from that one goddamn employer. Warren Truck Plant. And until the president of the United States do something about that shit, this shit that's going on in the world gonna keep happening. You can't fuck over somebody like that and think it ain't gonna be no consequences. Oh, she ain't got no money for no attorney. She can't do shit. She just mouthing off. Hey, one day you gotta be, hey, this is what happens when you keep accusing somebody of something. I mean, you keep accusing me of shit. You already saying I'm crazy. So I'm gonna get in the mindset, hey, why don't I go ahead and do the shit? But see, I'm not that type of person. But see, other folks out there will. They get the mindset that you already accusing them of being crazy. Hey, they gonna go ahead and do, just like a husband and wife accusing each other of cheating. Hey, they gonna say to you, well, you keep saying I'm cheating, I'm going out there and do it. That's the first thing come out their goddamn mouth. Everything that happened, if somebody shit get fucked up and I'm in the area, they looking at me. Somebody phone come up missing, they looking at me. You always trying to keep, I don't know where you get this shit from that I'm some kind of thief. You got the wrong motherfucking idea, and I don't know who the fuck you been talking to, but them motherfuckers been lying to your ass so goddamn bad, you don't know the truth when you see it. Where the fuck did you get I'm a thief? That's what I want to know. That I'm supposed to be this bad person going around fucking up people. Where'd you get that? When have I done something to somebody? I ain't done shit. I told you, if I want to do something to you, it's going to get done then. I ain't going to wait. I'm going to get you when you do it. That's how they go with me. And if I ain't done shit, why the fuck is you walking around here watching me like I'm about to do something bad? If I ain't did it 25 years ago, or when I was at Chrysler, what the fuck I'm gonna wait till now for? Kind of be irrelevant, but what will happen if I catch you doing something to me that you ain't supposed to, that's threatening me, then that's when that's gonna happen. If I catch you in my apartment, if I catch that motherfucker going in my apartment, we got somebody that like to hang down in the basement early in the morning. I leaves out about 4 o'clock in the morning. Somebody down in the basement, in a little room down there. Maintenance. I ain't even know maintenance come in that damn early at 4 o'clock in the damn morning. Down there with the little dome was there this morning. All that little shady shit going on in my apartment, you being able to slip in there past my Ring camera. I'm telling you, it's a point to all this shit. And I don't need nobody getting on here talking about I'm psycho, schizophrenic, paranoid. This ain't no fucking paranoia. This some real shit happening. And I need to wean the motherfuckers out the way that's doing the shit and get to somebody that's gonna do shit about it. Because ain't no way in the hell you gonna convince me that gang stalking has been going on this length of time and you gonna act like you ain't never heard of the shit. You a, as my words of my father, you a goddamn lie. This dirty trucking, I'm almost to the job. Peace out.